Why does this $3 million penthouse feel cheaper than this $800,000 house? What's going on here? Today, we're cracking the code on what actually makes a space feel luxurious, and it's not what you think. I'm Blake. Welcome back to Built by Becker, and I've been designing and building homes for 10 years, and I've learned that luxury isn't about your budget. It's about understanding how the brain reacts and responds to spaces. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which design choices signal expensive to our subconscious mind, and more importantly, how to apply them to your own home. Whether you're working with tens of thousands or 10 bucks. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want more insider design and construction secrets. I've walked through hundreds of homes, from $1 million mansions that felt cold and impersonal to modest apartments that made me want to move in immediately. And what I've discovered is this: our perception of luxury has very little to do with price tags and everything to do with psychology. See, when we walk into a space, our brains are constantly scanning for visual clues that tell us whether something is high quality or not. We're like detectives, picking up on subtle signals about care, craftsmanship, and intention. But you know what? These signals can be replicated at almost any budget level if you know what to look for. Let me break down 3 psychology triggers that make our brains go, wow, this place feels expensive. The first trigger is care and effort. Our brains are incredibly good at detecting when someone put the thought into their choices. It's like having a built-in authenticity detector. When you walk into a room where everything feels intentional, where the colors flow together, where objects obviously have a place and a reason for being there, where details are finished properly, your subconscious immediately registers this as something high-end or nice. Think about those homes you see on social media that just feel expensive, even though you know they're working with a tiny budget. Maybe it's a rental apartment where someone painted their thrift store coffee table a gorgeous deep green that perfectly matches a vintage brass lamp, or they hung their curtains all the way up to the ceiling even though their windows only are a standard height. Every choice feels deliberate. The whole place screams quality, even though the total investment might have been $300 to $500. The second psychology trigger is rarity. Our brains are wired to value things that feel unique or uncommon. This doesn't mean you need to hunt down a one-of-a-kind antique. It means choosing details that most people skip over. While everyone else is buying the same mass-produced everything, you're looking for interesting hardware, unusual textures, or unexpected color combinations. Here's something that drives people crazy. People will spend thousands on furniture, but use the cheapest possible light switch to cover their outlet plates. These tiny details matter more than you think. Swapping out builder-grade hardware for something that has some weight and character costs like $50 per room, but the psychological impact is enormous. Your brain notices the quality in the details. And that brings me to the third trigger, harmony. When design choices connect and repeat throughout a space, it creates what psychologists call visual coherence. Your brain relaxes because it can predict and understand the pattern. This is why luxury hotels use the same 3 colors throughout every room. It's not boring, it's sophisticated. Now, once you understand these psychological triggers, you can start implementing specific design strategies that signal expensive without breaking the bank. Let's talk about material. Every surface in your home is telling a story about quality and care. The trick is choosing materials that have visual character and authenticity. Real wood shows its grain. Natural stone has unique patterns. Even painted surfaces can feel luxurious if you choose the right finish and take time with proper prep work. Let's say that someone wants marble countertops but can't afford them. Instead, they find a gorgeous butcher block, sand it perfectly smooth, and finish it with multiple coats of oil. The result? Everyone who visits asks about these expensive countertops. The wood grain tells a story about craftsmanship that plastic laminate could never. Form and shape are your secret weapons for creating visual interest. Our brains are naturally drawn to organic curves and sculptural forms because they feel more intentional than standard rectangles. This doesn't mean that everything has to be round. It means choosing furniture and fixtures that have interesting silhouettes. The perfect rectangular dining table feels predictable. The same table with a slightly curved edge or an interesting leg immediately feels more considered and expensive. We're talking about subtle changes that make a huge impact on perception. Speaking of subtle but impactful, let's dive into craftsmanship details. This is where you can really make a budget-friendly space feel high-end. It's all about the finishing touches that most people rush through or skip entirely. Clean, solid hardware makes drawers and cabinets feel substantial. Proper caulk joints and crisp paint lines suggest professional installation. Even something as simple as removing visible screws and using hidden hidden fasteners wherever possible elevates the perceived quality dramatically. I always tell my clients, if you're gonna do it yourself, spend the extra hour making it look professionally done. The difference between good enough and perfect is usually just a little attention to detail. But psychologically, it's the difference between budget and luxury.
Most ceiling fans do one thing, and that's blow air around. But this one does way more. Lumary Smart Ceiling Fan has 6 speeds of powerful airflow and 16 million color-changing lights that flow through like a rainbow or sync to your music. Control everything with your voice, set it on timers, and control the entire thing from your app. All the options of the other fans that we have shown on this channel. This thing moves 30% more air while using 70% less energy than old school fans. Perfect for your big rooms up to 400 square foot, whisper quiet, and the electric bill will actually thank you. We've just installed this at one of our recent projects. We're so grateful for the awesome features that this fan has. So if you want a ceiling fan that's actually smart instead of spinning, check the link below because your room deserves better than basic.
Color and flow create that harmony I mentioned earlier. Choose a consistent color palette and repeat key tones throughout your home. This doesn't mean everything has to match. It means creating connections between spaces that make the whole home feel intentional. Right now, sophisticated warm neutrals are having a major moment. Think soft grays with warm undertones, mushroom taupes, and rich off-whites. These colors feel expensive because they're complex. They change subtle in different lighting conditions, which our brains interpret as depth and quality. But here's where most people mess up. They think expensive means neutral means boring. Wrong. Layer in deeper accent colors through textiles, art, and small furniture pieces. A room that's all beige feels flat. A room that's mostly beige with careful chosen deeper tones feels sophisticated. Now this is where I find things get interesting. Hidden refinement. Luxury isn't about showing off, it's about creating seamless experiences. Hide your cords, conceal your storage, layer your lighting so you never have harsh overhead glare. The most expensive feeling homes I've been in have lighting that you barely notice because it's all so well planned. Instead of one overhead fixture trying to do everything, they have multiple light sources at different levels, table lamps, floor lamps, wall sconces, and maybe some under cabinet or toe kick lighting. Everything is dimmable, everything is warm toned, and the overall effect is gorgeous. Layered ambiance that makes everyone look and feel better. But here's something crucial that a lot of design shows get wrong. Luxury homes don't have to feel like a showroom. They feel like where people live. And this is where personality becomes essential. The most expensive feeling spaces have a mix of new and old, perfect and imperfect. They include objects that tell stories, travel finds, inherited pieces, books that have actually been read. These personal touches make a space feel curated rather than purchased. So here's my rule of thumb. Keep only what is functional, beautiful, or meaningful. If something doesn't fall into one of those categories, it's probably cluttering up your space and making it feel less intentional. And that brings us to something that most people completely ignore, the sensory layer. Luxury isn't just about how things look, it's about how they feel, how they sound, or even smell. Texture is huge. Mix smooth and rough, soft and hard, matte and shiny. A room where everything has the same texture feels flat, regardless of how expensive the individual pieces might be. But a room where you want to reach out and touch different surfaces, that feels luxurious. Next, sound matters more than you think. Hard surfaces create echoes and make spaces feel cold. Layer in some soft furnishings, rugs, curtains, upholstered furniture to absorb sound and create that warm, enveloping feeling that expensive spaces have. Even scent plays a role. Not overpowering, but candle smells and incense. But subtle, consistent background fragrance that makes your home feel like a destination rather than a place where you keep your stuff. Let me give you a concrete example of how this all works. Picture a typical living room transformation on a tight budget. Start with the walls. Paint them a gorgeous warm white with a hint of gray undertone. Immediately makes the space feel more sophisticated than builder white. Then we focus on lighting. Swap out the harsh overhead fixture with a statement pendant on a dimmer switch. Add 2 table lamps with LED bulbs. Total cost, maybe a couple $100, but the impact was dramatic. For furniture, we kept her existing sofa, but added texture with a throw pillow in 3 coordinating colors: deep navy, warm brass, and cream. Found a vintage coffee table on Facebook Marketplace and refinished it with the same brass tone we used in the hardware and lighting. The final touches were what really sold the expensive feel. We hung curtains from ceiling to floor, even though her windows were standard height, added some real plants and substantial planters, grouped her books by color, and mixed in a few meaningful objects for her travels. The whole transformation cost was under $8,000. But every single person who visited her asked if she hired a designer. The space feels intentional, cohesive, and personal. All the psychological triggers we talked about working together. Now here's what's really cool about this approach. It's completely scalable. Whether you're working with a $100 budget or a $10,000 budget, the principles are exactly the same. You're choosing different price points for the same strategic decisions. Now, tell me which one of these tips you're gonna try first. Are you gonna focus on lighting, add some texture, or maybe tackle these finishing details you've been putting off? At Built by Becker, we're not just here for construction, but our in-house design team can help make every home feel like it's luxurious no matter the budget. So go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button for more of these secrets from me. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.